What's happening, guys? Nate and Scott here. We're talking about ripping second serves today.
My favorite.
And especially if you're getting those layups that are just sitting up there. We're going to talk about how to rip them, but we're going to talk about how to do it correctly because a lot of you out there are taking too big of swings and you're missing. So let's jump right into and talk about step number one. Step number one is that you have to keep your feet moving.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So many players that we've coached, we just see them let the ball come to them, right? They're thinking, all right, return to serve, like I'm gonna split step, hopefully. Sometimes we don't even, but split step and then just waiting for the ball to come to you. When you're getting that, it's an approach shot, right? You're getting an invitation to move forward and plant that front foot or plant your outside foot if you're hitting open stance and transition your weight into that thing. So you've got to move forward when you're getting these powder puff serves. Step one is definitely you've got to transition forward to generate that power.
And while moving forward, you're creating momentum, and that brings us to step number two. Shorten the swing, right? So shortening the swing and moving forward, you're going to have plenty momentum forward to attack the ball. Now, if it's specifically weak and you have time, and as long as you're moving forward, you can add a little bit more of the backswing, but you certainly don't want to be in a situation that you're not moving and the swing is getting huge.
Yep. It's probably important to delineate that because as coaches, we tell you, look, on the first serve, you have to shorten your backswing. You have no option. On the second serve, you have the option, but be careful, like Nate's saying, to not let this get too big and throw you out of sync.
And that brings us to step number three. Make sure you have a specific target.
This is huge too. I think a lot of players are just like, I'm gonna aim hard and in. Guess what happens when your target is in and you miss? It's out, right? So give yourself a more narrow target. If you're aiming down the line, the closer you're getting to a very specific target, the less pace. You can hit hard and you can hit the lines, but you can't do both at the same time, right?
No, you cannot. All right, and step number four, as Scott had mentioned, this is basically an approach shot. We're talking about serves that are that weak. When you're moving forward, you have to be ready for the lob. It's almost going to be an automatic decision from your opponent to block and try to get the ball back up over you. So be ready to move forward and think about combos. Think about what this ball is doing that you're attacking and what you should be ready for. If you're playing down the line, follow the ball down the line and then look for the cross court. Don't stand in the middle of the court.
That's right, and the more damage you do, the more likely it is that a lob is going to come back, right? So don't be surprised. It shouldn't be a shock to you when you hit a big return and their only response is a lob.
And just an important note here, incoming shots that don't have pace are really difficult to inject pace. I know they look easy, but it's the hardest easy ball that you're going to receive. So make sure that you keep the feet moving, you keep the swing somewhat abbreviated, use that forward momentum to get in and attack that ball.
Yeah, don't let this get mental, guys. A lot of times you're going to play weaker players and they're sort of just puffing that serve in there. It's coming in super slow and you're just sort of relaxing thinking, oh, I got this. And you forget to move your feet. You don't transition your weight forward and you don't actually attack the ball in the way that you should.
All right, guys, so apply these 4 tips to get out there and rip the short ball. And remember, if you enjoyed today's video, to hit that like button, subscribe if you never want to miss a Play Your Court video. And what are we leaving for them? We left them a little something too, didn't we?
Yeah, if you're looking to find new players in your area to connect with, practice, play some matches, we've got a community that does exactly that. So check that out. You get a free trial link down there. Jump in the Play Your Court community, meet some new tennis friends.
We'll see you guys next time.